What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Gem Finders, baby. What's going on, everyone? How y'all doing today? Let's get all this cleared up. It's something you guys know I always forget to do at least one thing by the time the stream starts. So let's go ahead. Let's get all this up. If you do want to see yesterday's lineup, definitely look at what we got going on here. But I'm going to get this ready for today, as it is the one thing that I forgot to do. How's everyone doing today? It's been an interesting day, to say the least, at least. It has been a quite interesting day. Crypto's been all over the place, but it could be expected. It's actually something I've said time and time again. I said I think that we may be seeing a bit of a fall soon here, and look, here we are. Bought up some stuff. I bought ADA. I bought a little ADA Cardano at $1. It's up already about 20+%, or a little bit less than that now, which is exciting. So yeah, how's everyone doing today? If you're already in here, let's get this thing to 25 likes. We're already 28 people in the stream, and it just started. So let's get to 25 likes. I think that's only right. I think it's only fair. Shout out to Tim Winzerl. Driven Protocols now new project Driven X. Check it out, please. Maybe we'll check it out. Maybe we will check it out. I'll let you know. We'll kind of see what the chat's up to. I'm gonna give them, of course, a few more minutes to join in, and then we're gonna get this stream going. Oscar, what's up, homie? We got Brian Buchanan, RJS. We got Jeremy. What we got? Meliar. I'm killing that one, I'm sure. But shout out to you. I bought Safemoon for 289. Nice. 0.289, 0.0289. Cool. What all did y'all buy today? What all did everyone buy? Okay, I'll give you one. LOL. Oh goodness. All right, let's see. I just got a weird feeling. Wonder if you heard any thoughts. No, I haven't really checked out Trident tokens since our stream. Maybe I'll have to go back and revisit them. We're going to start this thing up in about 2 minutes here. Buckle up. Let me know what you guys want to see, and then we're going to get this thing off the road. If there are any cryptos you want to see, tell your friends, tell your pals, tell your buddies to join in, and let's look for some cryptos. Let's definitely look for some cryptos. I have slowed the chat down today, guys. It was a lot yesterday. The chat was doing a little bit too much, so I had to slow it down a bit every 45 seconds just to make things easier. Shout out to Jim. Said, sup? What's up, dude? Hey, brother, can you review Convergence Finance? It's the next 100x company. They're doing something that's never been done before. Trust. Let's have a great show. Shout out to Brian P. I remember you from yesterday, dude. Welcome in. We got Fatima Bartakis. What's up, Taylor? What's up, girl? What's up, homie? Bought more Safe One and Path Fund. Cool. Path Fund. Manny Phantom, what's going on? You want me to make you an opening animation? Maybe so. Maybe that'd be a fun little thing. Like a little and then I'm just here like, what's good? maybe that's what we do. Alrighty, we're at. Did y'all know? Did notifications go out? Did you all get notifications today? Let me know. Let me know if you got notifications, and then we're gonna get this thing started about 30 seconds here. Come on, listing rogue pools now. Wait, what happened? See, CoinMarketCap is listing rogue pools now in less than 1 hour from launch. What do you mean? Tyler, can you check out DYOR on research? It's a new crypto pancake swap, 20K market cap. Robert, do you want me to check? You guys know I'm blatantly honest. Is it too soon for me to check that one out if it's too new? Because if it's too new, I might be a little bit rude. Brian said, nope. I'm assuming that was in regards to the notifications. Yep, got both. Your videos are awesome. Shout out to you, David S. Shout out to you. All right, guys, let's get this thing started, shall we? Let's go ahead and let's jump into the stream. All right, so today we have a fun sponsor. It's so cute. I love it. It's going to be SafeCat. SafeCat is going to be our sponsor of the day. Let me make sure you can see my screen. Cool. Again, guys, if the stream does go down at any given point, just give it a second. Do the sound effects for that animated intro you just did again. Oh, no. And I'm just right here like, what's up? That is exactly how my intro would go. Anyway, so our sponsor of the day is going to be SafeCat. They have it's a cute, and it's just such an honest crypto. Like I was excited to bring it to you guys just because I love the idea behind it. But it is a kitten adoption network. Now, before we do go into it, let me jump into the super chat since we are still pretty new. Let's see. Andrew Gaga with a $15 donation says, hey Tyler, Andrew from the collective. We teamed up with Ragnar previously from Safemoon to form an alliance called DeFi Alliance. Useless. Gallant and Piggy Bank are the project. It's amazing. Oh, Gallant token's a pretty solid token. Shout out to you, Andrew Gago. Thanks for the shout, man. I'll definitely give it a look. Shout out to you. All right, but anyway, today our sponsor of the day is going to be SafeCat. They're going to focus on kitten adoption social networks. Adoptions and kittens. Who doesn't like that mixture? Okay, so let's talk about what exactly they do, who they are, what their game plan is, what the tokenomics are, and then we'll get an idea of what exactly this entire thing is all about. So what is SafeCat? Well, SafeCat is a kitten adoption social network based on blockchain technology that's operated mainly through our advanced mobile application with highly adaptive software for foster homes and animal shelters. Our fundamental mission and operating purposes are to provide technological and monetary support to kittens and animal shelters around the world. So what is this software and social network? Because it does seem to be somewhat like the bread and butter of this entire operation. Despite many shelters in operation around the world, there are very few shelters with established online platforms and mobile applications for people to adopt and sponsor animals. That is true. I remember when I was trying to convince my mom to let me buy a dog like a few years back, like actually being like the overall use and like the ability to just be on a phone or be on an app and be able to truly just see what all is available is not really existent. Like it's really not that much. So that's definitely can be backed by me at least. SafeCat's mobile application will combine everything in one place where you can adopt kittens from anywhere on the world with safety and convenience, which we love. Besides, our app will be provided to shelters and foster homes to streamline managerial work and accelerate the welfare procedure through the application. For all of our little cuddly, curious, caring, and furry friends, we have some exciting and entertaining stuff. The following activities can be carried out by using our mobile application's advanced features. So let's talk a little bit about what all these features are. Again, smash that like button, guys. We need at bare minimum 25 likes, so I know 9 of you have not smashed it yet. So let's talk about some of these different features of the applications. Well, the software is an instant solution to organization-related problems. It will help generate tokens as you help kittens find a home. Medical monitoring, greater care and personalized labeling. Have fun and learn with our interactive games while doing social work. Engage in outdoor activities by helping and protecting the stray animals, and then support animal shelters and get fabulous rewards. All these exciting, enticing, and eventful benefits can be availed through the SafeCat mobile application. There's just so much that goes into it, right? And I really do like that. I like the fact that they are kind of taking their own approach. They're not just following that same old thing, the same old, we all love charity work, but the charity market itself is remotely saturated right now in terms of people actually getting excited about a new one. Whereas I do believe the fact that they've generated their own app that does have all of these features definitely provides them with a different use case than some of the other ones, which will of course make them a little bit different than the rest. So let's talk about some of their services. It is contract-based storage, blockchain-based electronically operated paperwork with automated record maintenance, record maintenance through our mobile app. Mobile app's application social network results in enhanced visibility and promotion of these adorable and adoptable pets, and makes the overall process of the adoptions much more convenient, much more effective, and honestly just much more simple and easy, which is always a great thing, providing some type of solution to a real-world problem like that. And then using our mobile app for sharing publications, offering foster homes, and donating generously for these playful cats can win you inspirational, illustrious, and memorable rewards. Okay, so let's see what else we got. We got medical monitoring. So these are all just kind of explaining those features we saw earlier. Veterinarians and animal shelters will have remote access to all clinical data of the kittens through related features of our mobile application. So basically you can click on a little cute cat that you want to adopt or sponsor, and then you can see all of its medical history, which is of course important, especially if you are looking to adopt. Then we can see here, after the formal adoption procedure, they will be able to verify all the details, for instance, if the animal has been sterilized or not, as of course that is very, very important. Now, we care and educate. There's an educational aspect of their business as well. Relevant adopters are trained and educated through our library so that they can take the best possible care of the adopted kitten. Again, that's another thing I've seen. Whenever we talk about adoptions, at one point adopting was just so easy as you can just go in and just take a cat home. And if you really don't know what you're doing, that's very unsafe for the animals. The animals might be better off there, right? So with that being said, I definitely do like that. And then last but not least, on your mobile phone, you can find custom locations added by users, lost pets, hungry kittens, kittens in dangers. Engage yourself in outdoor activities while helping stray animals survive. So as you can see here, they've kind of taken this approach of helping animals, but they've just taken their own approach to it, right? They haven't just done the stereotypical things in which we've seen time and time again. They're not just copying anyone, but moreover, they're actually starting to go about this in their own way. And that's super important to me because I think as they do that, as they start to engage these people within these different activities such as medical monitoring and just providing that accessibility and making it so much more efficient, or getting these different rewards, the automated promotions, or contract-based storage, all of that is just going to simply make the overall utility of their app even better. And I think that is going to give it just a lot more overall utility, but longevity as well. And that's something that is going to be important. And I can actually see applications like this one being popular, especially within the, the pet adoption communities, So kittens live on the blockchain. Immediately, all the kittens included in the network will be added to the blockchain database and in the mobile app. Adopters and animal shelters will have access to manage all the kittens' information at any moment in a swift and convenient manner. The mobile app will serve as a gateway for the data stream, or to the data stream. So let's jump into their white paper here. Now, let's see what we got. We're on DocDroid, whitepaper.pdf. So this is about 15 pages. Of course, we won't be able to jump to every single one, but we can kind of see all of the information which we have not seen just yet. So let's talk. Let's see. I'm going to give this a moment to load, and let's kind of just go a little bit further on the website here as the internet is cutting up. So in terms of total circulation and, what all of the total distribution is going to be, there's a total supply of 10,000 million billion. So it's not even going to be that much. And I typically do like when cryptos have a lower amount of this nature, simply because when they have so many, the price is going to remain so low for so long that it's just in general difficult to maintain. The circulating supply is going to be about 1,300, 1.3 million, 1.3 billion. So about 13%. 1.2 billion has been burned, which is about 12%. And then as we can see here, this is not labeled. Okay. And then 75%. Okay, so here we go. 75% of the tokens are locked. So this is going to be locked liquidity until 2022, which is good. It's a little bit more of a longer lock, which is what we want to see. And so with that being said, okay, this was supposed to be there. Got it. Okay, cool. So overall, I would say that's a fair distribution. I'm not too worried about it. We'll go a little bit more into whales and everything like that in a second. But what I will say is, having about 12% of them burned, 75% of them going to be locked, and then have a circulating supply of about 13%. We'll keep enough in the supply in which they do circulate, but definitely does limit the circulating supply enough, just enough to, have that store of value in a certain sense. You know what I mean? So in terms of who's all on the team, they are actually docked, which is a good thing, or at least Jose Gomez is, who's going to be the founder at SafeCat. We have Dion, who is the marketing officer, Smith, community manager, Jalissa, who's a veterinary medicine and animalistic, and then Lucy, the cat. And then this is going to be some more of their info. So let's kind of jump over into the white paper, and we can see a little bit more information as we can see here. So one thing that I kind of did want to highlight is that there's just going to be a lot of use for this thing. And, that's one thing that I'm a big fan of. So as we can see here, these are going to be a list of some of the problems I will kind of get into to what they solve. And then we'll talk about some of the solutions in which they offer. So in terms of, this is the first, say, 5 problems that there are. 123,403 kittens were collected by the animal protectors in 2019. The dropout rate has been increasing dramatically in recent years. Shelters are overwhelmed and there's a strong adoption need. Well, they solved that. We will drive kitten adoption by motivating users with rewards to get them involved in the cause. We will also carry out awareness campaigns about the animals abandoned, abuses, and responsible animal property. Now, next up, nowadays there are many animal shelters around the world. Many of them do not have an online platform or choose to use other platforms not related to animals adoptions, which is true. And that is a big limiting thing. And as again, someone who's tried to convince my mom for years to let me get a dog, looking at these different adoption centers, it's so inconvenient. It's just genuinely just so inconvenient, so annoying to try to go about the process. Well, SafeCat wants to include all these platforms in a single site adapted for mobile phones. We want to make finding kittens for adoption easier and prevent you from visiting multiple sites to find what you're looking for. All-in-one, one-stop shop ecosystem, which is great. With just one click, you will have access to all adoption kittens available near your area and anywhere in the world. Then next up, we're gonna do 3 because I definitely want to get in a few more of these. So number 3, management and organization problems. Animal shelters have to list many kittens for adoption daily. Many times this is a tedious job and a lot of time is wasted to manage the process. Well, they're going to do that for them. SafeCat incorporates the animals adoption management. If you're an animal shelter, you can manage all your adoption kittens in a fast, productive way with the blockchain security, which is, again, it's just another great aspect about it, right? And so with all of that being said, definitely jump in. Of course, we don't have the most time ever to really go into each and every one, but as you can see here, they are trying to create an overall solution to a bunch of different problems in which we do see within this world. And that was one of the things that did attract me to this project whenever the team did reach out to me, is going to be the fact that they're actually just approaching these problems in a different way, right? Typically what we see is we'll see like a company come around, they'll make their project, and then what they're going to focus on is helping out with, animals, right? They'll be caring for like pandas or endangered species or dogs or something like that. And then what they end up doing is they will just have like their project, they'll have a charity wallet, and they just hope that people either donate to the charity wallet, or a good thing they can do is implement the charity wallet within their tokenomics. Then from there, what they do is use that charity wallet to donate to these different charities, or these different charities who will help with the animals, but they're not really doing anything in that exact moment to help out with these animals. Whereas what we're seeing from SafeCat is something quite different, right? So of course they are going to be doing these little donations and things of that nature, but what they're doing is they're going to be making it more convenient for the general public to be able to access and, provide that help to those animals that is needed, which is going to be a different approach to this general problem that we do see. And that is one of the things that really did attract me to the project when they first messaged me. You guys know how I am about any cryptos that have safe blank or blank moon or anything like that. So when I saw SafeCat, I was like, oh, it's just another one of those, right? But then when I actually looked into it, I read up, I was like, okay, they actually have a great, approach to this. And I definitely do like that about them, about how they've gone about it. I think it's very smart, and I think it's going to provide them the longevity in which they'll need to differentiate themselves, from the rest of the pack. So let's go out to the BSC scan, and we can kind of just see a little bit about some more information about it. So they have 1,600 addresses. They have their social profiles listed there, which is always just a great thing about them. As we can see, if we do go over to the holders, we do have liquidity here. Of course, then we are going to have our burn address here, and this is going to be the contract we went over earlier. And then from there, there's really no major whales. There's no one who owns a significant amount that would really hurt the project if they sold, which is just another reason why I did find some appeal with them. One thing we see with a lot of these different companies that focus on solving problems similar to this one is that they really just there's just always a big whale problem. I mean, that's one thing that I just see time and time again. There's always a big whale problem. And so the fact that they don't have that whale problem as well, plus the docs dev, plus an approach to this big problems in a different manner, I like that. And, I do definitely give them a lot of kudos, a lot of respect for what they're doing. And it is definitely one that we will keep up on. So that is going to be SafeCat. Definitely go check out all of their social media platforms. They are still a newer crypto, so it definitely could be a good one if you want to try to get in on a different crypto project early that actually has a different approach. It could be for sure one to check out, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. So with that being said, that is going to be our sponsor of the day. We're going to go ahead, we're going to jump into maybe one or maybe about 2 or 3 new cryptos for the day, and then we are going to of course wrap this thing up in about an hour or so roughly. So go ahead, now is the time. If you have any cryptos that you want me to see, drop them in the chat and we're going to get this thing going. I have a little bit of a lighter crowd today, and that's kind of expected as everyone's freaking out about crypto right now. Like, everyone's scared, no one really wants to buy anything new, and so it's a little bit understandable. But hey, for all of you who are in here, we're still looking through it, right? Even whenever markets do drop, even when we're seeing, all of these different things happen with these crashes and ADA falling to $1 at one point, Bitcoin under 30K, and people are freaking out, we're doing it cool, right? We're keeping it cool. We're sticking to our guns. We're sticking to what we know, and what we knew is just, hey, let's just keep trying to find stuff that's cool, find something that's different, and then one of these that we'll find eventually will make it out. One thing I will say, as a crypto we went over yesterday did 2x over the last 24 hours, which is pretty sick. So I'm gonna jump into the chat here, and then we're gonna get this thing going. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Shout out to Angel Ramos. Hey, Tyler, did you have a chance to check out portfoliotoken.net and your opinion on it? No, I have not, but if you guys want me to check it out, I will absolutely do it. Let me know in the chat if you want me to check out portfoliotoken.net. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Moonrat is one we have gone over already. Evermars, I have not checked out before. The Red Order, Convergence Token, Purple Penguin. Okay. All right, guys, let me know. Let me know in the chat what you want to see. I'll give it maybe like 30 more seconds, and then we're going to find one. I know Angel and Brian were talking about maybe me checking out Portfolio Token, so we can check that one out if the chat wants to see it. Y'all let me know. Okay, maybe we'll check that one out. What I am going to do, since the chat is a little bit lighter today, and it seems like it's going to be able to handle it, I'm going to take the slow mode off, so you guys can just message as you like. But if it does start to get spammed up, I'm going to take that off. I'm going to put it back on, I meant. DYOR token. That is one I've heard of a lot. Maybe I will need to, maybe I need to check that one out. All right, Brian Buchanan. Let's go ahead. Let's check out Portfolio Token. Let's see what they're all about. Portfoliotoken.net. All right, let's see what they're. Let's see what they got going on. Baby Doge. Yes, we did. Yes, we did go over that one. Okay, here we go. Let's see what they're all about. The token that invests, backed by assets and constant returns to holders, it truly has the perfect ecosystem. Okay, what is this? The first tangible token. Too often we see projects fall apart because they have no long-term vision or strategy to strengthening the token. That's facts. Portfolio token is changing this by backing our token with diversified assets like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and real estate with no risk to our investors. This means that when other markets and tokens are crashing, PFT token will have increased long-term stability by injecting investment profits directly back into the LP. How does that work? That when other markets and tokens are crashing, PFT token will have increased long-term stability by injecting investment profits back into the LP. Okay. So it's back. So they will use the Okay, see, Woody Harrison, I just said that I was going to take it off, and if anyone's spam, now I got to mute you. Gosh dang it. Okay. All right, how often do investments and payouts occur? Investments would take place weekly. Profit gained from the investments would be distributed bi-weekly, okay? The best part about this token is that the holders assume no risk, but only stand to gain when an investment gains in profit. Gains a profit. For example, if portfolio purchases one Bitcoin at 40K and it increases to 60K, we'll be able to pay out 20K to holders. If we purchase Bitcoin at 40K and it drops to 30K, we will just hold the asset with no loss to holders. Once the asset surpasses its purchase price, all profits. That's interesting. And it's injected into the liquidity, back into LP. That's different. That's definitely different. I wonder what the functionality of this is. Okay. Let's see. We built a platform to turn crypto into an investment portfolio. Hey guys, also let me know, does my mic sound okay? It sounded weird on my Patreon live stream just now. Let me know if it sounds all right. A 10% transaction fee rewards holders and invests significant sums into assets with promising returns that the holders collect. Each transaction has a 10% fee. 5% automatically goes back to holders, and the other 5% goes into a separate investment wallet listed on our asset allocations page. Weekly, 60% of this wallet will be converted to BNB. Holders will accumulate another 5%, and that BNB will be invested into assets. Okay, hold on. 60% of this wallet will be converted to BNB. Holders will accumulate another 5%, and that BNB will be invested into assets. Another 5% will also be burned. Okay. Bi-weekly, the profits of those assets will be combined with the remaining 35% portfolio from the investment wallet and put back into the liquidity pool, increasing the token's value and stability. Okay. So the only the only thing that I would just have relative concern about with this one is just the fact that they will have such a strong control over a large amount of the tokens at one time. And, you know, that's always a worry. That's just something that I'm always said, like, be cautious of. But as long as they are doing with those tokens as they say they would, there's no need to say, oh, there's, you know, weird things going on here. You know what I mean? I just would say that since 5% of that total 10% fee will be going into a separate investment wallet, they will have control over that, right? So that wallet every week will grow pretty large. And then when they do distribute it out, of course, I think it's important that you just see a lot of proof that everything is going where it said it's going to be going and that no funny business is going on here. I mean, I think with this type of model, they just need to be fully transparent. I mean, 1,000,000% transparent. Okay. So let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we got here. So the project gives everyone the ability to invest. We wanted to develop a token that constantly benefited the holders. We have. Come join our socials and talk to us and take this project to the next level. Portfolio is the first of its kind, a token that invests and is backed by assets. It will keep increasing in value over time, and Portfolio has grown to be known as a solid investment holding to your portfolio. So the only concern that I have about this one is just one, in terms of how it's going to grow, you know, and being focused on, okay, like when you do invest into this one, you want to see that their investments are going to be profitable, right? So at that point, you're relying that they make wise investment decisions, okay? At that point, you're betting that they're going to make the right decisions. Now, you have no inherent risk in a way, simply for the fact that the investments they do make, you're not taking a loss if they take a loss on that investment. But a little bit, you know, somewhat you are in terms that if they do consistently have negative returning investments, well, who realistically is going to want to buy the token that is going to benefit them from positive investments? You know, that's the only worry I have. Another worry that I have with this one is that we are going to see a bear market within the next year, right? Like it might be now, it might be in a few months, but we're going to see an extensive bear market at some point. And I think at that point, How are they going to react to that? I know they did say there's going to be money invested into real estate, and so I do wonder what kind of real estate. Are we looking at rentals? Are we looking at flips? Because realistically, if they have a bunch of rentals, the amount of liquidity that or the amount that's going to be added to the LP based off of how much they get every month from a bunch of rentals realistically wouldn't be a substantial amount, and I think that it wouldn't necessarily make sense for them to do that if they could just profit or pocket that money themselves, right? So it's different, and it's definitely one I haven't seen before, but I think there are some asterisks next to this one because I'm just not sure about the overall functionality of it in terms of how it can benefit them in the long term, and then the fact that we do have to somewhat, in a sense, rely on them to be profitable with their investments, because again, they're branding this thing as one that rewards people from their investment profits, but if they're not getting investment profits, what's going to be the thing making people want to buy it? That's my curiosity. That's my question there. So, circulating is 700 trillion, 85 trillion burned, 1.3 million market cap, which is good, with only 750 holders. Actually doing a pretty good job. Nice. Future assets allocation, 20% to Bitcoin, 20% to Ethereum, 35% into real estate holdings, high yield bonds 10%, community-driven investment ideas at 15%. That's dangerous because communities tend to want to put money into dumb things. So I would say 40% of it being within just crypto, and then there's probably going to be more around 55% because community-driven investment ideas, I would say the majority of that would then be allocated to crypto, as this is a cryptocurrency and people are going to want to see it then placed in crypto. And so personally speaking, I would say that, 50% being into crypto is great. I do like the real estate holdings with being at 35% and high yield bonds at 10%. I think that does provide some stability. I think that does, especially the high yield bonds and real estate somewhat as well. I think there is some stability provided there. But I think when we do enter into this bear market, this can definitely serve to be, how do you explain it? This could serve to be a little bit detrimental, with such a significant amount in crypto. If we see Bitcoin hit something like 24K, 22K, or Ethereum go to like 1K, you know what I mean? At what point? So my question with this is, okay, so say if a lot of their investments are at Bitcoin at 30,000, then it falls to 20,000. Does that mean they're not going to then pay out any of this into the LP until they break back even at 30,000? Because realistically, in a bear market, that could be 18 months. That's the curiosity I have, and I'm not sure the functionality of it. Personally speaking, I'd love to see it a little bit more diversified. Put some into stocks. Put some into things like that. I think that full-blown diversification would provide some stability in situations with which we do see a bear market or something of that nature. That's just my opinion. Future paybacks to holders, cryptocurrency, high-yield bond, and real estate holdings. Okay. All right, let's see the roadmap. May 21st, launch of website and social media channels. This is all what we've seen so far. Okay, so we are looking at getting listed on Blockfolio, CoinGecko, and CoinMarketCap. Work towards major exchanges and get a full audit done by TechRate. That'd be nice, for sure. Has that been done yet? No, not yet. Okay, forging of corporate partnerships with real estate investment trust companies. REITs, we love those. Partnership with Grant Cardone with Cardone Capital. That would be pretty big. That would bring a lot of attention for sure. Global press release outlining confirmed launches on major exchanges, and then become a stable, well-established business investment asset. So we have Anthony Puglia, we got AJ Gramlich, and then Tomchi S. So they are actually doxed, which is good. That is something I like to see, especially with the idea and just the, how do you explain it? Just the processes in which they're trying to go through. I think that's a good idea, and I do like that. Personally, let's see if we have any information, just general info on them at all. Are they investment managers? Are they people who have provenly done well in the investment space? I think that'd be important to know. Let's see. So I didn't see much on the first co-CEO. Let's see. Synergy Management. Okay, so he worked at Synergy for 10 years and 6 months. He was the president there. Arizona State University, Bricktown High School. I got you. I just wonder, just in terms of overall just asset management, like what their experience is there, because it does seem like that is going to be a very, very big part of the crypto itself. And so I wouldn't necessarily say that this is one for me at the moment, but I would like to see how it does grow over time and see how they do prove themselves that this is actually functionable. And then if they do so, then we'll kind of go from there to kind of see what type of a future potential growth there could be. But it's an interesting idea. It's different, but that does put a lot of weight on their shoulders, and they're going to have that pressure to perform. And, I think right now with potentially seeing some type of bear market in play, possibly, that they have a lot on their hands. So With that being said, that's that one. That's an interesting one. That's definitely an interesting one. Andrew, thank you, or not Andrew, sorry, Angel, thank you for letting us know about this one. And then we'll revisit it eventually, and we'll kind of see how they do, kind of see how it all plays out, especially with this this big fall in crypto that we've been seeing recently. Okay, all right, let's see. Yeah, for sure, Ray, for sure. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. I guarantee once you look into convergence finance, very fair review. Appreciate the insight. Yeah, Angel, no problem. You guys know my drill, guys. Like, I'm never just gonna be mean. I'm never just gonna bash a crypto for no reason. I have no benefit out of that. And people put their hard time and effort into it, so why would I do that? But I'll be honest. If there's things I'm concerned about, I'll tell you I'm concerned. If there's things I like, I'll tell you. If there's things I don't like, I'll tell you. Have you checked out Everrise? Yeah, I checked out Everrise. It hasn't, my opinion really hasn't changed that much. But I do believe that I understand the buyback system a lot more now. That's one thing I will say. I do understand the functionality of it, but it's still one that's just so new that I'm still paying. I'm a little, off of that one. That's a good question. Free admission says, in regards to portfolio token, who pays the taxes? I would assume they're going to pay the taxes and then take the difference between the taxes and the profits and then use that. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Truth Seeker with the $5 donation says, Tyler, let's go Sportmon Go. We actually checked out Sportmon Go yesterday, Truth Seeker. I remember you in here. Definitely, yeah, Sportmon Go is a cool one. I was a super big fan of them over the idea of the project. I'm the founder at Purple Penguin. Our token is Pebble. We have 3 partnerships, one with a major vetted charity, one with a major NFT brand you might know called VV, and one marketing company. Oh, nice. Sick, Kevin Lawson. Killing it. I feel like you guys might have emailed me. Did y'all email me? I haven't replied to my email. I always reply to my emails at nighttime. Okay. All right, let's see what's next. Let's look at DYOR. That's one that I've seen. That's one I've seen. Yeah, Andrew Gago. Shout out to you, dude. Let's see what DYOR token is. Do your own research. I always say that. So maybe we need to check it out. All right, let's see what we can find on this one. Okay. Yeah, Kevin, I always reply to my emails at night. So I'll be back real soon. I'll be back to you guys real soon. Okay, let's see. Dude, there's so many new cryptos with Ever in it. I think Everrise must have really popped off, and then everyone's like, oh, everything. Do your own research token. Have you done your own research yet? No, we'll help you. Okay. We'll see about that. Gosh dang it. All right. Do Your Research is a community-driven deflationary token created to teach investors how to identify and prevent token scams such as rug pulls and honeypots. We provide 100% transparency to holders and donate back to the community while bringing DYOR awareness to investors. We like that. Okay. Interested. Because this is what I do. This is what I like to do. So, okay. The DYOR token community knows how it feels to be scammed. Our goal is to help spread information that will educate investors on how to identify and avoid malicious projects. Periodically, we will airdrop our token to wallets that have invested in known scam projects. Nice. There's definitely just going to have to be a lot of proof. It'd be funny, not funny, but like it'd be weird or interesting to see if people just purposely buy scams so they can maybe get airdropped. Like, that's something someone would do. Every trade contributes towards automatically generating liquidity locked inside Pancake Swap. There's a 6% transaction tax. Less than the Safemoon tokenomics while still redistributing tokens to holders and the liquidity pool. I don't think they need that. Our 6% transaction tax is less than Safemoon. I don't think they need the Safemoon tokenomics part. I think they just say, hey, look, this is our tokenomics. This is what we charge. A lot of people do tokenomics now. 3% to holders and 3% gets burned. That's something we like to see. Definitely helps. Yeah, okay. Our roadmap coming. This one's still pretty new. So it seems though this one might tokenomics how to buy DYOR. This may be one we have to revisit because it doesn't even really explain like how they are going to identify and avoid malicious projects. Like it doesn't really maybe somewhere on Twitter. Oh, this thing's real new. Yeah, this thing's really, really, really new. Okay, yeah, we're gonna move past this one because it's still way too new. It's still way too new. I definitely would have thought that had been a little bit more established by now. And they don't have a white paper or roadmap or anything like that. Okay, on to the next. All right, let's see what we got, guys. All right, dude, I mean, we can to new. We'll just put that there. We went over Everrise already, guys. That's not one we're gonna go over because we went over them twice already, and I tried. It's just Everrise. There's just things about it. There's just a few things about it. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing I will notice. I will give you that. Everrise definitely had a lot of scams. Oh my god, not scams. A lot of copycats. Convergence, fine. Okay, let's check that one out. Brian P. been recommending that one for a hot minute. Convergence finance. Have you looked into Doge 2? 10 million. Oh, wait, what? 100 million coin cap reflection. No more minting, no mining, LP and dev wallet lock, etc. Dogecoin 2.org. Thanks. I have not, but maybe we'll check it out. It does seem interesting. It seems like they have a lot of the fundamentals down. What do y'all think? If they want to check it out, we'll check it out. Shout out to the Helmet Fire for that one. Kevin Lawson, what in the world? Okay. Okay. Are we in the right place? Let me know if this is the right one before I move forward. Let me know. Goes up higher token. Gugh. Saying this is not it. Okay. Well, what is there? Nope. Okay. What is their website? Guys, let me know, like, if you guys know it's hard to find, definitely let me know, like, what the website is. MoonShield. MoonShield's one that I've been seeing a lot. We may have to revisit this one because I don't know. There's a few of these. Not the right one. Look up on CoinMarketCap. Let me see if I can find it. Getting this pulled up. Give me 1 second. Okay. Man, it's a laggy. There we go. Okay. Is CoinMarketCap down? Okay, give me 1 sec. Alrighty. I'm not seeing. I might be blind. Let me see. Convergence. It's not my stream lagging too. I don't know why this thing is lagging so bad, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm not seeing it on CoinMarketCap, dude. Let me just send me a link, or you're gonna have to like put their Twitter and the thing or something. But we're gonna have to move forward. I don't want to spend too much time. Let's see. So we went over Sportmon Go, MoonShield. Let's see. MoonShield token. MoonShield.finance. Let me know if we're in the right place. And then we'll go back to Convergence if you let me know what the what the Twitter is or something, but I can't spend too much time looking for it, of course. Let me know if we're in the right place for MoonShield. Anyone who wanted to check that one out. If we're in the right place, let me know, and then we'll go for it. Yes, okay. Alright, let's see. Okay. Claim BNB for holding MoonShield. Chart by audit. Claim B. Okay, so it's another one of the BNB reward. Why is this thing so laggy? Hold on, maybe I have too much stuff open. Let me see. Let's close out of all of this. Give me 1 sec, peeps. I'm literally going to close down everything because this is way too laggy. It's like ridiculously laggy today. It might just be these websites. I'm not sure. But if it does continue, there's really not much I can do. All right, let me try. Give me one sec. Bitcoin lowest price prediction for the next 7 days. Oh, I would like to say it shouldn't. Lowest price 28K. I'd like to see it stay above that, but it's kind of hard to predict right now. All right, let's see. Okay, we may. All right, I think we're good. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see what MoonShield is all about. It is a little bit laggy, so this honestly may be we may have to just go into the live AMA after this one because everything's lagging right now. I'm not 100% sure why, but we do have bad weather coming in, so that could play a factor. But so they are community-driven, fair launch, and without pre-sale. The dev added 90% of the total token supply to the LP on PancakeSwap and participated in the fair launch with everyone else. We like to see that. The dev team gets no special perks. They are equal to all other investors in MoonShield and renounced their ownership, so it is 100% rug-proof and was audited twice. Nice. MoonShield was a very strong community, helping to make things happen. Okay. All right, let's see. 4% of every transaction will be locked into the liquidity pool on PancakeSwap. Unlike most projects where buying and selling only benefits oneself and wells endanger their liquidity, MoonShield's liquidity pool is constantly fed and given back to holders, even through entities, I don't know what that says, who don't care about neither the community nor the protocol. Okay. 4% of every transaction is stored in a pool, and once a week, MoonShield holders can claim a percentage of it based on their percentage of their supply. Users can claim their BNB through the DApp. This mechanism encourages holding instead of selling. This is a very unique feature, elevating MoonShield from the lot of generic projects or schemes. Here you make money even without ever selling the asset. I wonder what makes them different than the other ones like this we've seen. Like, what makes them different than HODL? Anti-pump, dump, and exit whales. Buy or sales of over 0.05% of the total supply will be rejected. Whales who make a transfer between two wallets that is larger than 0.05% of the total supply will be charged to BNB. 2 of every transaction is taken and redistributed to all MoonShield holders. The burn address is also a holder, therefore each transaction helps to deflate the supply. It kind of acts like a burn address. So a 2% burn on every, or a little bit of a burn on every single transaction. All initial liquidity has been locked with Unicrypt. The contract owner has been renounced, leaving the contract trustless and safe for the MoonShield community. That's such a weird way to say that. The contract is not trustable. Okay, so tokenomics. 3% went to the MoonShield team. 7% was burned. Well, this is just a tad misleading. I'm not going to lie. It's like a tad misleading. Because they said the dev added 90% of the total supply to LP on PancakeSwap and participated in the fair launch with everyone else. The dev team gets no special perks. They're equal to all other investors in MoonShield. But then it says right here that 3%, 90% was added. Let's see. 3% went to the MoonShield team. So the team got a little bit, right? Is this like a team wallet, like a marketing wallet or something like that? Because it kind of seems to me like the team got a little bit, right? So if 90% of it, as it says here, so let's just double check. 90% of this was sent to the LP, and they're saying that the dev team got no special perks that are equal to all other investors in MoonShield, but they got 3% of the total supply. I'm not sure. Okay, all right, let's see this. Maybe I'm reading that one a little bit wrong. Okay, let's see. So roadmap. Let's see. Mid-May. Stake MoonShield to win MoonShield. The loser's MoonShield is added to the pool or burned. Our smart contract-based slot game is almost complete and has been worked on now for almost a month. Nice. Okay. MoonShield will have its own crypto farming protocol that burns MoonShield. And then following that, NFTs are a huge part of DeFi, and we definitely won't miss out on this one. MoonShield will have its own unique space NFTs, okay? Later in the year, MoonShield will have its own NFT marketplace where users will be able to create, buy, and sell NFTs and pay MoonShield. An online crypto payment-based shop where items are bought with MoonShield. Even if a user doesn't hold it, no problem. Our code will convert their BNB. Okay, that's cool. Add a DEX to our farming platform. Okay, and then we got NFTs and a little bit more. Okay, and this is the white paper. Let's see if there's anything in here that we have not seen just yet. So, MoonShield is the community focus. Okay, we got all that. Liquidity locks. Right. So liquidity, we lock all LPs on Unicrypt for 3 months. We will also post further liquidity locks here as more LPs are generated. So one thing that I would say is I'm not sure why it's only locked for 3 months, but 3 months isn't a very long time. And I think as it does get closer, people are going to get a little bit more nervous about it. So I'd definitely like to see that lock be, extended out a little bit longer, but they may need it in order to get on some more major exchanges if that is the goal. And so maybe that does make sense, but I would like to see a little clarification as to why it's only 3-month lock. Let's see. This is why we're fully committed to transparency about all our work with the MoonShield token community and its future investors. Alrighty, anti-whales, we went over kind of all of this. Let's see how to claim. Is it kind of about the same as all other ones? In the event of a DDoS attack or in case of DAT maintenance work, here's a full breakdown on the steps you need in order to find out when is the date and time of your next claim. Okay. So what I would say does seem to differentiate them from the rest of the pack is the fact that they're working on other things, right? And so what I mean by that is with the majority of these different cryptos that we see, most of them that are going to take this route, which in terms of just, having a BNB reward pool or something like this, what I noticed with this one is they're actually starting to kind of do their own thing. So let's see. So what I mean by that is they're going to be coming out with things like this, a contract-based slot game, which is interesting. They're going to have crypto farming. They're going to have an app on the way. They're going to have NFTs. So they're actually taking an approach to actually have other use cases other than just BNB reward pool. And I think that's important because yeah, everyone's going to always want BNB, and so that there is that implied longevity there. But other than that, realistically, in my opinion, like I think it's just people are going to get bored with the BNB reward pool ones, and I think they're going to need more reasons to hold your crypto. And I think the fact that they are taking the approach to add more uses and things you can actually do with the crypto while waiting to, claim your BNB would definitely be something that differentiate them. I don't like the name. I like MoonShield. It's just everything with Moon right now. I think everyone immediately kind of takes it like, oh, it's just a Safemoon scam, or not like scam, copycat, like duplicate, whatever. And that's not the case with them. And so I think with MoonShield, it'll definitely be important for them to be able to brand themselves in such a way that they can show like, hey, we're not just another Safemoon, right? We're actually doing our own thing. We have our own ideas. And I think that is going to be super important for them going forward, just in terms of overall development and how far this thing can actually go. So that's going to be that one. That's going to be MoonShield. I definitely like the fact that they are implementing other use cases, but I would for sure need to see that progress being made. As of course, from what I could see here, there isn't any posts or anything like that I can see that says like, look, this is what all we're working on. So, have you gone over Safemoon in the past? No, I've never talked. I'm just kidding. Yeah. I've talked about Safemoon a lot. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I think what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna go ahead and so we went over portfolio token and we went over MoonShield. It's just a more quiet day, and I know a lot of people are freaked out today, and I don't want to go too deep into into today's one, as I know a lot of people aren't going to be just in touch. They're going to be freaking out right now, and I definitely want to go over a lot of these cryptos when people are excited and just and allow people to really find some of the good ones. And so with that being said, let's just I think we do 3 today. We did 3 today, and I think we go ahead and we wrap that thing on up. We're because we are about 47 minutes right now, 48 minutes, and I don't want to keep you guys for too long. As you guys know, about an hour and 15 minutes. I know that's enough for you guys to see me on your screens. I know you got other things to do. And so with that being said, leave me any questions that you have. We're going to jump straight into our AMA now. We're going to answer any questions that you might have for the next about 10 minutes. If there's anything that you do want to know, just let me know in the chat, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap up episode 16 of Gem Finders. Yeah, no problem. End of the World says, thanks for the live stream, dude. We all appreciate you. Yeah, absolutely. That's the goal. Like, even on days like this, where we're seeing crypto crashing and people freaking out and everyone's saying that the end is now, like, I'm still going to be looking for new cryptos. I'm going to be looking for the ones that I'm like, oh, when stuff recovers, this one's going to take off. Or even during these times, we look to find those cryptos that are going to just not go with the crowd. They're going to multiply 2x. As we see here, Michael Doyle says, love this channel, got into Moon Miner last night, could not be happier, cheers, mate. So Moon Miner is one that we went over yesterday, and I think someone said earlier that it went up about 2x over the last 24 hours. And so that's what we do it for, trying to find some of these different cryptos that are going to still be able to perform even during this market, and even if they're not going to be able to perform during this market, ones that will outperform all the other cryptos whenever we do get out of this. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what I'm excited about. So with that being said, guys, just let me know any questions that you do have. We'll go ahead and I'll answer them up, and then we're gonna go ahead and jump off this thing. Shout out to Brian Buchanan, said informative, all love. And just another purpose that I have with this is that this space is just so saturated with idiots, like the YouTubers. I mean, I've come across so many YouTubers who simply just pump and pump and pump these coins. Like, they'll get paid by a tokens company and they will pump in. They will never say anything negative and they will just absolutely fool their viewers. And I hate them. I can't stand these YouTubers. And so my goal is with my channel, and the route that I've kind of trying to take is trying to be that voice of realism in this market of kind of altcoins, meme coins. You know what I mean? Like, meme coins, hype coins, momentum coins, whatever you want to call it. Like, I want to be the guy who can look at all these coins that everyone's talking about and just give that realistic review of it. Just like, look, this is what we're seeing. This is the cold hard facts. Take the emotion out of it and just let people know how I actually feel about it. And I want people to know that they can trust, you know, just trust my opinion in terms of, like, I'm not going to try to fool them for any reason, monetary nor morally. You know what I mean? Of course. And so with that, I hope you guys do enjoy that. I hope you guys, this is something you enjoy. I know that it's not like the most interesting ever, and it's not going to be something that's going to get hundreds of thousands and millions of views one day. I'm not worried about that. I genuinely couldn't care less about all that. My whole goal is the people who do support me. I want to do my best to help this crypto journey for you, and, you know, just provide and play my part in your journey just in the ways in which I can. And so I hope you guys definitely do enjoy that. And yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's jump into the chat again. If there's anything that you guys have, let's see. Is Safemoon safe? It depends on your, you know, what you mean by that. It depends on what you mean by that. Are you talking about the price? Because, like, no price is safe right now. Alrighty. And just a hint of advice, and I did see it in the chat a few times today, guys. Like, if you are promoting your coin, like, being rude or saying something negative about another coin to promote your coin is a bad idea. I'm just gonna say that because you're gonna offend too many people. I wouldn't do that. Your statistical analysis is always entertaining. Well, shout out to you, end of the world. I know some people find it boring, but hey, I'm just you know, playing my part. That's it. It makes me feel good every morning knowing that I can wake up and hopefully save somebody $1,000 because they avoid a scam, or make someone $1,000 because we find a great coin. You know, it's just what makes me. It keeps me going. I do enjoy it. We're on episode 16 already, which is crazy. How's your MMA career going? Good. I'm back into training. I had surgery a few months ago. I've had 2 knee surgeries within the last year. I just got bad luck. You know, I got bad luck. But I'm back. I'm training. You know, we're getting ready. I'm gonna be fighting in September, so I'm excited. Ain't no 1000x crypto next, bro. We go to bear market and die. Flashing. Stop being negative. That's not good for yourself nor anyone in this chat. Let's see. What do you think about goes up higher? I've not checked it out yet. Where can we see your MMA fights? If you go to Tyler Hill MMA on YouTube, just type in Tyler Hill MMA and you will see my face, and you will see me punching another guy in the face. What did you do with Gaxi? I'm still holding it. I still have it on Fidelity. People tend to just think that just because I don't talk about stocks anymore doesn't mean I don't hold them. I've still got a lot of money invested into stocks. My interest right now is crypto. I think the most potential in the world right now is in crypto, and so that's what I like to talk about. You know, that's my thing. What do you think a good entry price point for Matic with everything going on? If I open Trading View, with everything going on, what do I think a good entry on Matic would be? Let's go here. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor, so you shouldn't listen to me at all. But I would say, personally speaking, it does seem to be kind of holding that $1.05. So I would say anything between $1.10 to $1 right now. But know that if it does fall, it could be another 30% fall down to the 70. I think if $1 to $1.05, if it falls below $1, 70 to 78 cents would probably be my entries. All love flashing. Shout out to you, dude. The knee is nothing to mess with. Be careful with that wire. I know, man. It's been both my knees. There was a surgery on one knee, then I tore the same thing in the other knee. Annoying, but hey, what can you do? Would you sponsor a crypto at a fight? I would, maybe, but they would have to pay me quite a bit because, like, that's risky. You know, like, that's really putting my name on it. And there's always inherent risk with that. What is with this Everrise? People are mentioning it a lot. It's an interesting crypto, but there's definitely holes. Do you think Shiba Inu could hit 0.001 cent within 3 years? Maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't know. To be honest with you. What was the first altcoin you invested in? Ethereum, actually. Ethereum, stop skipping leg day. I do legs so often. I just will never grow leg muscles. It just won't happen. So, oh well. Would you check out Goes Up Higher? I'll check it out in the next stream, maybe. Maybe we'll check it out tomorrow. All right, fine. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap that thing on up. We are looking like right around that 55-minute to an hour mark. Again, I know it's a bit of a shorter stream, but I know everyone's stressed out, and I don't necessarily want to keep everyone, just everyone get away from the charts. Don't look at it. It's just what's going to happen is going to happen, okay? And something I tell my Patreon members all the time, you stressing isn't going to change anything. So realistically, what's going to happen is what's going to happen one way or another. That just means that you can either be stressed or don't be stressed. And I know it's a lot easier, or it's a lot harder than it sounds, but you just got to do your best. Stop looking at the charts. Set your stop losses, set your limit orders, know exactly what your strategy is, and just let it go, guys. I know it's stressful right now. I know everyone's freaking out, but I really, really think that we are just at the beginning of this thing. Whether we go down for the next few months, whether we go down for a year, we all know that 5 years from now, crypto is going to be in a much higher place than it's ever been. Quick shout out to Shannon Huggins saying celebrity deathmatch Matt Wallace versus Safemoon. Matt Wallace is an idiot. But other than that, guys, I do appreciate everybody, and I do appreciate you all for joining in. Even in these times like this, I do appreciate all of you joining in, just checking out some of these new cryptos. Come and support the show is something I'm going to keep doing every single day. And I hope to see you guys every single day at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time, Monday through Sunday. Every day, guys. So with that being said, I will see you all in the next one, and I will update you guys if anything crazy happens, if any big moves happen. Be looking out for posts if you're in the Patreon. I'll be in there soon, and I'll see you all later. Peace, everybody.